now celebrate the Healthcare Leader of the Year with all the gravity this one brings. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome on stage. I want you to cheer it up, jazz it up. Can we have applauses first? Ladies and gentlemen, Anisha Chandy Eckardt, congratulations, you are the winner. Managing Director, HOSMAT Hospitals. I think it is no ordinary feat to be crowned with this title. Mighty congratulations, a dynamic leader that Anisha is of course at the forefront of driving innovation and excellence. I think, of course, inspired by her father, the visionary Dr. Thomas Chandy. Ladies and gentlemen, under her guidance, I think HOSMAT continues to set that benchmark for quality and innovation. Anisha, we appreciate your unwavering commitment and vision. Thank you for steering forward the hospital's evolution. Congratulations again.
Good evening, ma'am. Hey, thank you for joining us at the Outlook Business Spotlight Enterprise and Leadership Awards. Thank you for having me. I would first like to congratulate you on winning the title of Healthcare Leader of the Year. Thank you. Ma'am, as we begin with the interview, I request you to introduce yourself to our audience.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Anisha Chandy Eckardt. I am the Managing Director of HOSMAT Hospitals. I have been in this role now for several months, though I am succeeding my father, the late Thomas Chandy, in this role. I have worked in healthcare for over a decade now, both in America and in India, and I have a master's in health administration and an MBA in marketing. Thank you.
That's great to know, ma'am. I begin with my questions. What has been the defining innovation or move that helped your hospital stand apart in its industry?
I think it's the amalgamation of joint replacement services with minimally invasive surgeries and robotic assisted surgeries. I think a mix of all of that is what's put us on the map.
Okay. How has your hospital evolved in response to the changing expectations of the consumer, the society, and the population?
So we at HOSMAT try to be a lot more accessible for our patients. We try to be very technology based, and we try to be very focused on outcomes and preventative care.
Okay. What are you most proud of? Not just in terms of business metrics, but in terms of legacy or impact?
I think it would be carrying on my father, Dr. Chandy's legacy. I think when he opened his doors to HOSMAT, he had a mission to be one of the country's leading and largest orthopedic centers. And in the course of 30 years, he's actually opened 3 centers.
Wow.
And I think I'm really proud and honored to be following in his footsteps as much as I can and honoring that legacy.
I'm sure. One last question, ma'am. How do you see your hospital contributing to India's evolving healthcare landscape in the next 5 to 10 years?
That's a good question. I want to focus on being very, very patient-centered. I want to make sure that we are empowering our patients and we are educating them on what their privileges are and what their allowances are. I think that patients need to be empowered as to what they can and what they can do with their own health.
Right.
And I want to make sure that we are targeting that and we're empowering everyone and we're expanding our accessibility. Just as my father started 3 hospitals, I hope to open up more hospitals and be more accessible to the country.
That's a very powerful vision, ma'am.
Thank you.
And I wish you all the best.
Thank you so
future
much.
endeavors.
Thank
Thank
you
you so much for joining me.
Thank you.